Hi yogis, or those who are just learning. I'm going to break down a down dog. It's one of the most common things that I get approached as a teacher to kind of teach, help learn, maybe do a little adjusting with. A lot of times people will put a lot of the pressure right into their wrists. They'll kind of bear down onto their wrists and people will say, oh, my wrists hurt, my wrists hurt. So we're just going to do a quick breakdown of a basic down dog, and hopefully this will help you if you've been having any wrist pain or just learning, want to get a strong down dog into your practice. Proper down dog can build so much core strength and really benefit you in such a great way. Your whole practice, doing it the right way, can change your whole practices in a lot of ways, doing a proper down dog. So let's get to it. Let's give ourselves just a minute. Stretch out in a basic child's pose. So we're just going to bring our feet to the back edge of the mat, bend our knees, spread out our hands, and we're just going to give ourselves a nice long stretch here to start. Tuck in your chin, pull in your belly, reach long. The sensation of you pulling your fingertips forward and pulling your belly in here and tucking your chin, the length of your spine, should almost be the same sensation as to when you get into a proper down dog. So take a look at your hands. Make sure you're spreading out your fingertips as wide as you can get them. The base of your palm, pointer, pinky, base of your palm. Those four corners. So what you really want to be spreading out. So let's rock ourselves up onto all fours, spread out, and your middle finger should line up with your wrist, your elbow, your shoulder, your hip, your knee, and your ankle joint. So we're going to line ourselves up best that we can, find our proper alignment for the best possible protection through our breath and our body in our strongest position. Go ahead and curl your toes under, spread out through your fingertips, and pull your knees up. Squeeze into your belly and core. Lifting your hips here, pressing out through your heels. Oh, we've got some birds. Roll it out. All right, so this is where some people will just kind of dump into their shoulders and bend in, and they'll kind of do this halfway hunched pose. We want to try to take the hunch out of our backs. We want to spread out our fingertips, lift long into our hips, and pull in our belly, and then rock out through the heels just a little bit. If you can, bend the knee, rock it out. So right here, you should feel strong, you should feel stable. There should be no bending or hunching into the spine. If you're gonna bend anywhere, it's in your knees. If you wanna extend your legs, that's fine, but know that that's really never the goal to extend your legs, is we want extension through our spine. Our nervous system travels to that beautiful spine of yours, and we wanna give it as much space and as much alignment to that main line central nervous system as possible. That's your brain, friends. So tuck in your chin, open up the back of your space, lift up through your hips, pull your belly in, give your spine a nice long stretch here. It should feel fantastic. Not to mention that it's a really great strengthening pose for your core. Let's just take a couple more breaths right here. Big breaths into the nose. On the exhale, squeeze the belly tissues. Strong and stable. Let's do it one more time. Beautiful. That's a basic down dog. Give it a little practice. Work yourself through. Go ahead and bend your knees back down. Take yourself back into a child's pose. You can practice here a couple times, just working the alignment of your spine, pulling your belly in, pressing out, curl your toes under, lift your hips up and back and down, pressing your chin towards your chest and maybe pedaling out the knees, maybe even looking up at the kneecaps or up at the hips. Tucking your chin under is allowing the back side of the neck to open up. Taking a couple more breaths. When you get tired, come on back down. Spread it out. Maybe the arms are getting tired. You'll give them a nice little rest here. Take a couple breaths. And then just practicing this a couple times will give you really good form. Give you a nice, strong practice. Strong arms, strong core. Strong mind. Give yourself a few moments here. Practicing down dog, a few seconds. Especially if you're just getting into the practice, you're just learning these practice. One of the best things I can teach you is a proper down dog. So give it a couple tries. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you next time.